Welcome everybody to Kamisha Reviews. Whew, Friday was crazy, and the panel was crazy but good. Had the opportunity to think about some things that I wanted to come and speak today. Now, when I put in the title that this is an open chat, that means pretty much that now, at some point in time, I'll drop the link. If you have an opinion you want to say about the show, whether you're a blogger or not, doesn't matter. Hey, my Haitian Empress. Hey, boo boo. You can hit the link and come on up. Okay? But let's talk about specifically this situation I'm talking about now is the Chris and Jessica situation, right? Me myself, meeting Chris in person, it hits different for me. Not that we're best friends, nothing like that. But meeting the cast in person, just having the rapport with Rich Love cast, period. Okay. I've had my opinion about and not liked or whatever. Y'all know that. But I don't know. It took me back when Chris did it, in my opinion, because I wasn't expecting Chris to do that. I wasn't. Okay. And again, I will say this as a blogger and a fan or an avid watcher, years, whatever. Yes, you can tell it was very heavily edited. And for me, regardless of what, it just seemed like there was something that Chris had against Jessica, in my opinion. Commission reviews. I'm gonna say this. When I went to the parties, and remember I went to both parties. I went to Janelle's party and I went to the party that was hosted by the other ladies. And mind you, Chris wasn't at the party with Janelle and Jessica. That's how I know that this runs deep. And I would love to know what was it that she said to Chris? Because the anger that I saw from Chris, it was crazy. To me, body language is everything. If you look at Chris's body language, it was just so angry that was coming from him. Just the whole vibe was just, I'm pissed, I'm angry, but it was like, you hurt me in some kind of way. You insulted my livelihood. It's something that we're not seeing. Because one thing I'm going to say, when Jessica sat there and when this man is literally pointing his finger in your face and saying it with his whole ass chest, you're sitting there, okay, okay. Now, that could be one or two things. I'm going to sit here with a strong face. I mean, a strong face. Sit here with a strong vibe, like, a shield, whatever you want to say. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to move, smile, nothing. I'm just going to look at you and let you act the fool on your own. Okay. Another possibility, you did go off and we didn't see it. Or maybe you didn't go off. Whatever you said was so lethal and cut so deep that you didn't have to go off. That's why he reacted the way he did. I can dig in and watch this episode. I can dig in and know she probably said some shit that we didn't see. I don't know. She may not have said anything. For all I know, he been so mad just this whole time that he picked that moment because he was getting ready to exit the show. And you heard what Stacey B said on my show. She said, "We don't know who we're gonna go do whatever. We just get told we go here." So when he came in there, he may not have expected he was gonna go home and he wasn't ready to go home. I have not heard anybody say that. A big possibility that man was pissed off he was leaving. And that she was the one that delivered the freaking news. The one he can't stand. And I looked at it like this. You're pissed off at her because, and I call it made because it's kind of something that Lee and Ebby kind of started and I just kind of roll with it. I feel like you're pissed because she is the one you're attracted to. To still, I feel like even hold on, let me get my sip. You know, I'll break things down. Hold on, give me a second. I'm not rushing. I'll leave comments in a minute. That even in that moment, he was attracted to her and may have looked at her like I should have got to the end with her. Mind you, I told you there are lines being made behind the scenes. Nobody has told me that. Not one cast member. Now, in my live with Kira, did she kind of say something? She did, but still didn't directly say it. So again, no cast member has told me this. I do this on my own because I'm a blogger, a YouTube journalist, and I break it down. Alliances behind the scenes. You know, I do competition shows. That's easy for me. So if you're competing to get to the end, if you watch the show for so many years and think, well, it's a hit or miss if I find love, at least let me get to the end of the series. There's a lot of benefits for each person. Let's talk numbers, social media, certain interviews. Mind you, Carlos King interviewed one of the Red to Love two cast members last season. Only two he picks and chooses. He just randomly does it. He just started doing this. I would be surprised if he's watching me. He won't call my girl T. Yes, please call her. Yes, please do that, Carlos. You'll give Morgan and Tony the Tiger the interview. Give them some too as well. Shout out to them. I believe that Chris was attracted to her. That's why the anger was so, the passion was there. Even that day, she's like, "You're not ready to love." I feel like that he knew they couldn't be together because she wasn't willing to be the maid. But if Jessica would have been willing to be the maid, she would have been his perfect match. Period. That's who he wanted. He was more mad over the fact, I don't care what nobody says. He was more angry over the fact that she did not comply. So that everybody else, he was just like, I'm just, but he really wanted her. To me, I'm telling y'all, that is so much passion. I watched that clip a couple of times today. And I was like, when a man is like that, it just, the way I cannot believe that's not part of him to be a gentleman, to be who I met. I won't take that from him. But he does give me that vibe, that type A vibe, that he wants some type of woman. And because Jessica is so independent, so strong, it irked him. It irked his nerve. It did. In real life, real time. I don't know why. I don't think she yelled. I don't know what she said. But I think Jessica was moving in a certain way when she did the exit. You going home? I mean, you know, ready to love because she probably already knew it was sensitive. Let's keep it a gangster all the way. On is smart. It's messy. You already know there's been tension building between the two of these people this entire season. If I'm in production, I'm gonna make sure it's her. Even though On has it's a pattern on the show, honestly. If a person had a connection at some point in time in the show, that's the person that will do you are not ready or you are or whatever. If you see the baby daddy that sees his baby mama with a new dude, how he act, or an ex that come by to go pick up something and sees you with somebody else, that dude is super bothered that that girl did not conform and do what he wanted her to do. There's missing pieces, obviously. We'll probably get some of those pieces filled in with the reunion, but don't get your hopes up. There's still gonna be a lot of missing pieces we still not gonna ever know about until we see an interview. And the way it's going, they're probably gonna be on the Wifey podcast or whoever else. Jessica probably will interview with me or Janelle. Because I'm telling you guys, at the end of this season, I'm going to break down from the Ready to Love premiere party how I feel till now. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to wait until the end of the season because I have a lot of things to say. So be prepared for that if you're watching. Please, guys, hit the like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, really quick, y'all, hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out the poll in the YouTube chat. I'll change it in a minute, but I just want to get this out before I drop the link for anybody who will come up and get their opinions. And I'll go through the comments. But yes, I have some things to say because I was there at the premiere party, two of them, by the same cast. Think about that. Two parties, one cast. I haven't said that one word. I just showed you clips and videos. Don't think I was just sitting back and observing and coming and forming opinions. But I want to watch the season. I even met, y'all don't even know this, I met Dear Wifey. Did, again, story time is coming. A brief met him, but still, vibes is all I'm gonna say. I'm all about vibes. I'm all about the energy. That story time is coming. So make sure you guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell, baby. Because I had that planned. So anyway, this between him and Jessica is heavy, more heavy than we know. And I said all that to say because when I break something down, I have to look at both sides of it. I do. Because it's so easy for me to just because I don't y'all already know if you're not new here that regardless if it's a woman or a male, I look at it both sides. I don't ever just assume, I don't ever just jump on the side of, it's a woman because we got boobs. I'm gonna jump on her side. No, ma'am, I'm not. If I don't agree, then it's not gonna happen. Period. Yeah, nothing about me. I don't care. I'll be the unpopular opinion. Maybe I live there sometimes. Okay, bought land and everything. So I wanted to talk about Jessica's side and her. So for me, these are the issues, and I have to say this. I am a very strong black woman. Maybe I should stop saying I hate the word aggressive. I've been called it so many times. I probably look at it myself and take it in a negative way because I've been called aggressive, strong, bulldog recently, and this is work, but not just work. Real life men. Okay, so watching it, I was triggered. Jessica probably didn't even know this. I was triggered. The word combative. It irked me. It did. Because black women, that is a thing. Oh, she's angry. When I do the shows like the Big Brothers and competitions, y'all know I'm not just on chitlin circuit. No shade. I don't just do black shows. Okay. But on Big Brother, if a black person, black woman especially, is going to be nominated or something going to happen, the first response from the people in the house is this: I don't want to tell her. Or when you do, you know she's going to get mad. You know she's going to yell. You know she's going to get angry. And that's because it's a microscope of America when you watch these shows inside the house, different races in the house. That is real life. People do feel that way. I will come on my live and go off on you in the chat. And I know what you think of me. Am I going to change and conform to not make you think that way? Hell to the no. It is what it is. I won't conform, whether it be media, corporate, production. I will still be me. I'm not changing. 100%. So saying that a woman isn't soft enough is insulting. There's a time I'm older, okay, from not I'm 47. So there was a time growing up, black women, even as a child, you would hear it. Oh, a black woman, she's not soft, she's hard. Comedians, our own black men would get there and say, but a white woman will make you a sandwich, take care of you, and that. I'm not lying. There are stats, reports, videos, 2 meter receipts. So when I heard the whole soft thing, I'm like, bro, what is this? This is not. And you think about coming to America. When Eddie Murphy is there and the parents want him to get married, and he meets his wife, Vanessa, what her name, Vanessa in real life. And she's doing that when he's like, was it barking like a dog, a hop, whatever. And she hop up there, oh, oh, she's just doing it and she's happy to do it. Whatever you want, baby. Oh, oh. And in real life, if the men was posed, 80% of the men would say, I want that. Just because like I'm not doing that, and I feel the same exact way. So yeah, I'm triggered with the whole soft thing because a woman, a black woman, she has to be hard, mean, aggressive, all the adjectives, combative. Let me tell y'all something, baby. When you hear me, I will do things, troll everybody. You gonna thinking about me? Guess what? Period. Let's go. You think it anyway. 54 in the chat. Commission Reviews crew is in the building. 57 in the chat. This is Commission Reviews crew in the building. Get the likes up, please, guys. Let me check out some of y'all comments. Let me check out some of y'all comments real quick. First of all, shout out. Let's see, we got is it Abaha? I know I'm saying your name incorrectly. I'm not even gonna do it. Haitian Empress is in the building. Queen of the chat. Hey Selena, how you doing? I think both are vindictive. I'm neutral. I don't agree with Chris pointing his finger and cursing at Jessica, but I believe she got a kick with getting him eliminated because he was no longer interested in her. Let me respond to that one. Now, okay, let's do the. You got to be biased with the whole thing with Jessica, because I try to go back and forth and remember. I felt like Jessica stopped liking Chris first. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll look in the chat. Y'all correct me. I thought Jessica stopped liking him first because of some comments he made or whatever it was, especially after the whole how he acted at the meeting the friend. You watch how Chris was when he met the friend. He was more combative and aggressive. He seemed angry then. He did. So for me, she may have gotten a kick out of him leaving because she was irritated with him. I'll say that, but I don't think it was because he was no longer interested in her. Because I think at that moment, at the friend table, she was kind of done with it, and maybe before that, Haitian said, "This is why I did not vote. I wanted a neutral option." Which me a neutral? Oh, like neither way, neither way. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see something. Hold on. Hang on, y'all. Hold on. I'm doing another poll. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I just redid the poll. Let me know what you think about the Haitian Empress, okay? Feel good said I was confused. Jessica was mad at the word combative. However, Janelle, Jessica, and Chris was a grudge holder. Chris was still wrong. Hmm. I want to see the unedited clip because something else happened. I do agree. But Chris does hold a grudge. He has been angry for weeks trying to fake it. I agree. Haitian Empress, I said this is what I'm saying. Chris to me has been angry at her or whatever was going on behind the scenes for a very long time, in my opinion. Welcome, Yolanda Franklin. Janelle is a hypocrite for confronting the man for using the word combative, but called the woman ugly. Bishop, oh, behind the I remember you said this yesterday after the heated argument with Kat while walking away with quitting. Jessica was out. I'm sorry, Janelle was out of order, but this is more about Jessica. It was a super cut. Wait, hold on, miss it. Um, Y'all laughing at something. I don't know what your. Oh my god. I don't disagree, Phil, but he was trying to paint a narrative to discredit her. I'm sorry, y'all. I was catching up what y'all saying. That's what I saw. Yep. Chris was never. Chris was over her first. Okay. You don't have to give me the explanation point. Valentine. I actually offered, and I'm sorry, I actually stated, put it in the comments. Baby, don't give me the smoke with the questions I asked. Chris was over her first. He couldn't even say why he liked her two friends. Straight went to his don't like. I really feel like that his friends influenced him. If you watch Chris before that day, that's not the case. I feel like his friends may have pointed things out, which is a normal thing, but I really feel like it was because of his friends. I don't know. No, she didn't. She said that the package looked attractive, but his personality was no for her. Something else had to happen. Go. Oh, okay. He said you were my choice. I said in a group that he was the potential to choke a woman. Oh, wait a minute. Brenda Smith. That's a let's not put this in, okay, baby. I get what you're saying. But do I have a mod here? Let's delete that comment, mama. Delete I don't have my phone. Ugh. Delete that comment, please. Where's my phone at? Hold on. Oh, there you go. Y'all gotta be kidding. Look, that's you were a little too raw for me right quick. I mean, I think I can put it in the other shit. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I saw a comment. Hold on. All right. Uh, wait a minute. Yeah, Jessica's friend. I would love for her DM me so we can have a conversation, but I don't have her information. Are you good, Valentine? I was like, girl. You said I don't trust that wifey character? I'll save my stuff for story time. Chris flipped all the way. It was scary. Baby, it was a finger pointing for me. Chris was wrong for his a reaction. A man must remain in control. Phil, say it again for people in the back. This is what same thing that P.O. was saying on my panel yesterday. Like, as a man, sorry that you have to have that on you, just like black women do. You should represent you should represent yourself better than that. To the point that you are so angry. Like, that was ridiculous. I'm about to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and get their opinion. Since I've given mine already, I think. Chris called Jessica combative. His confessions, but in the men lounge, he said they had combative situation. Now I would say this to Yolanda. And the men deliberation, Chris seemed like he really wanted he wanted all the men. And this is also my opinion, Commission Reviews. I feel like he wanted all the men to feel like he did when it came to Jessica. He didn't want her in the house so bad, or he was so he. I'm telling y'all what the issue was. Not that describes Jessica. Ooh. Actually, I can't with y'all. Stop it. Hello, my crew, Commission Reviews crew, baby. Let me tell you something. They handles their business in my chat, baby. Y'all can't come from my crew. Commission Reviews crew, baby. Let me tell you something. Woo! Baby! Be spraying them tears! Oh! Oh! But that's combative. Oh, okay. Valentine say, I hate each other's ass. I respect him, but now, no, now. Yep. Look, the thing about it for me, it's like, I'm not saying I can't stand to do nothing like that. There's just some move that the movie's been moving. I can say I ain't crazy about it. Again, there's so many questions though. So it's difficult to form a complete opinion about the host. For me, it is. No matter how many times I watch it, I know there's so many missing parts, and even just talking and just knowing things about the show and it's the season. I don't know. Just FYI, no one's told me. I'm just saying you have to be crazy not to know that there's more. And I was Jessica's probably the more part. You said Maria is being used by Jessica. She does not even like him or trust him. She would not even spend any time with her. I'm sorry, I'm far away from this thing. She won't not even spending time with her, even when he brought her some soap. Oh, this whole soap situation is so crazy. Everybody keeps talking about this doggone soap. Like whoever the soap is, they really should have advertised the soap, baby, because we've been talking about the soap since the episode and still don't know the name of the damn soap. What kind of advertisement is that? I think they both wanted to make the other look bad in the lounges. Yeah, I agree with that. Jessica publicly rejected Chris, and Chris simply couldn't handle it. Can't handle it. Instead of accepting the situation and moving on, he made several attempts to discredit combative was the final straw to destroy her. I do believe that word was a trigger, and it did because it triggered me. I don't know if McCann Paint met her once, and the word triggered me. The word aggressive. You hear really be TV when she goes on my panel. She'll say, "I know y'all don't like the word aggressive. Really, it's me. I'm the one don't you just doesn't like the word. A lot of black people don't like the word. Some embrace it. Maybe I should embrace it. I'm gonna be called it no matter what I do anyway. You are telling the truth. I mean, oh, I don't know what I said, Brenda, but okay. I honestly don't see any real connection this season. We say this every season. I just wait. because I think the connections happen after the season is over. I really have resolved that. And after the whole thing with Simone and Rashid Childs, it'd be like, look, I don't know. I don't want to see somebody last longer than 3 years without something happening. The way that happened was awful. It was. It was hard to watch. I'll be offline thinking about that stuff when I was reporting. I was like, this is hard for me to report. Because I just kept thinking, Lord, that was me. I just don't, I mean, I don't know how. I'll be online angry as hell, probably. But what I'm saying is, it was, I'm not to get into the Simone Rashid. I'm just saying that was just hard to watch because one thing I care about it for one, but for two, it was hard to watch because I was there. See, we're always there watching, but just I went to the wedding, the wedding. I went to the thing they had the premiere in Houston, and the whole thing with their, the engagement. So you I have to admit, as far as a blogger, I have really, as far as baseball of Cass, got close to a lot of bloggers, seen them, hung out with them before a lot of bloggers was even doing that. These bloggers now, oh no, I don't want to get into that, who weren't interviewing rich little people who weren't trying to hang out with them. It's so funny. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna go to a tangent. I'm not gonna do it. So the point that I'm trying to make is that for me, having to be biased about it sometimes can be difficult. And I know I get accused of liking certain things or certain whatever, and that's fine. Y'all can say it because I won't say it to my face. But I've questioned myself and said, "Am I being? It's difficult. Am I being biased enough? Am I? I do that. I'm human. I don't want to be the one that's like, okay, she only has her favorite, da da da. I'm pretty sure behind the scene people do say that. Okay, I'll say it out loud. I have people. Look at Stacy. That's one of my people right there, baby. Can't help it. Let me see what you just said here. Let me go back. Oh, the other thing I didn't like on this one I want to address too. I didn't like the whole shifting thing of you can't take accountability of what you said. In reality, in reality, you said what you said. Because to me, I grew up with a father who was like, regardless of what, my dad would tell me, okay, if you messed up, you screwed up, tell me what it is straight up. We can handle it. You know what I'm saying? But if you are going to lie in my face, this is going to go left very, very quickly. So that's the way I feel about that situation, especially if you are a man. Again, I know it's probably frustrating for black men because they have a lot on their shoulders. I will say that and include that in this conversation. I'm raising two boys. I was raised by a black man, but there was no accountability. I felt like he wanted to throw the guy under the bus because you could not sit there, I'm sorry, in front of the firing squad The girl was sitting there like, baby, what's the tea? That's Janae was on it. And he was kind of like, man, I ain't trying to hear, I ain't trying to talk about none of this with y'all at all. I'm not. And so I think for him, his recovery was, I'm not talking about this. And see, to me, he gave himself away, even though they knew this already, but he gave himself away when he responded. All the other guy responded the same way. Here you go. Oh, I'm not even going to talk about this. What? I'm not saying it verbatim, but you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I've been feeling like Chris has been angry for the past 4 episodes. I have not been a Jessica and Janelle fan this whole season, so you have to understand it's coming from me. You have to understand where I'm coming from with this. I didn't see Jessica be a nasty or anything. In the episode, what I saw with my eyes and what I heard with my ears. I've already stated about the editing, so I can't do anything about that till I see anything different or the reunion or when he does the interview with somebody or whatever. But she wasn't nasty to him. She wasn't. He was nasty to her. And again, even if she was nasty or being combative or whatever was going on, just like the one with the brick in the face. And I know I'm kind of, I'm saying this for a reason because on my TikTok, I did videos about the brick in the face girl, and the stuff I saw was so nasty, especially from black women. She deserved it. I saw the videos. First of all, y'all didn't investigate. I just saw some videos, and they're skits, by the way. But the point I'm trying to make is, it was so quick to attack another black woman, even though you're a black woman. It was so quick for you to attack her and not even investigate, deeply investigate. A black woman is constantly on attack, and there's no one to protect them. There isn't anyone to protect us. So a lot of the aggression that you guys get is us protecting us. You got to think about that. Let me see what y'all saying. Can y'all hear me now? You couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Because I was saying some good shit. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Let me drop the link real quick. I'm not a calling. I could set that calling thing up, but that thing is. Just hit the link. You ain't got to come on camera. The link is in the chat. Hey, if you know how, get the link, copy it for me, and drop it in the chat. Um, I gave my opinion about the situation. I did, you know. But if you guys would come up and give your opinion, the link is there. Again, you don't have to get on camera at all. You can use avatar. It'll be just your voice and your opinion. Make sure you guys can donate to my channel, to myself, Commission Reviews, Cash App, please. Or Super Chat, or Super Thanks. And please follow me on my Instagram. I'm trying to get a certain number on there as well. I need you all to go follow me on IG. Yep, Trina, you are correct. Angry black woman stereotype syndrome. Very well put. Jessica was definitely still interested, especially after he had lunch with friends and they told her he didn't seem interested. They like Maureen better. Let's identify Who black women typically need protection from? Well, Valentine, it's not even that we need protection. But let's be clear. Black women have protected others, carried whole families on their shoulders since the beginning of time. But who has looked out for us? Okay, sweetie, can you please change your name before I add you up here? You're in the background, I know you can hear me. Can you change your name? The one thing I will not, y'all, this is my channel. Understand, this is my business. So please respect that, okay? Are you gonna change your name? There's a guest in the background who hit the link. Can you please change your name? Because all I see, Chris is and I'm not gonna add you up here with that on my screen, baby. Oh, wait a minute, is what? Hold on. Chris is Haitian. Lord Jesus. Haitian, you up here, baby. I can't hear you.
Hello, Miss Kamisha. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, baby. What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just enjoying your stream as usual.
My queen is here. Yes, I love your accent. So give your opinion. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very, very good. Go right ahead.
Well, this is the thing.
Mhm.
This thing with Chris has been brewing for weeks. He appears to be very disingenuous, first of all. And I'm going to say, when it comes to my observation of his behavior, it's not only through the screen, but it's also when he pops up in chats, because he has popped up in your chat and he has popped up on other live stream. He comes across, he wants to portray a certain type of man, but the more we see of him, the more kind of disastrous his appearance actually is. He wants people to co-sign his behavior, his attitude. He just wants to be, it's all smoke and mirror. Because even though Jessica has not displayed the a lot of softness. She's not necessarily. I feel that Jessica is the type of woman who is soft to the right person, but other than that, she seems to be very business. She seems to handle a relationship very black and white. But he was sitting through all of his interaction with her because he did seem to want her, but she would not comply and come to him the way he wanted her to come. And I think with every interaction with her, he was getting more and more disgruntled, more and more upset. So when we would see him on screen, he would appear to smile, but you could see the anger through his face, and he was just trying to mask it, to mask it, to mask it, to mask it. I don't know what you think about that. And when he was coming in chat, you could see that he wanted to participate and engage only with the people who agreed with him. Never, the minute that there was disagreement, he would skirt, he would avoid, he would ignore. He would only address and engage with the people who would agree with him. And to me, that tells a lot about his personality and the type of man that he is.
Well, you see, he did not come into the chat, mind
I
you, which is
noticed
just
that. I noticed
so.
that.
So the thing of it is, you came into the chats. Probably somebody called you and told you we was talking about him at that moment. You popped in, but the moment that a whole episode is literally surrounded by your interaction at the end, you do not show up to the chat. Like I didn't mention it, but I did catch that. I
Yeah,
did.
because yesterday I expected him to be on your chat. He was there the week before. He had been on several other bloggers chat, and I haven't seen him. And even though I missed a lot of lives, I went back and I made sure that I could see the chats coming to see if he was there, because I felt that it was interesting that
Very
suddenly,
much so.
yes, very sudden, and it's also very telling. So you know.
Yes. Well, it is what it is with that because I actually opened my platform to him and invited. He could have came on there on the panel, everything, to speak in his own words. So that's
Mm-hmm.
something he should not to do. So I'm not tripping. Maybe like what I said, I don't know. I'm not really worried about it because for me, I'm gonna still do commission. So it is it is what it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, man, that was good, Mama. You brought some good insight as you always do. I do appreciate it. Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
Haitian Empress. She's like one of my mods. She's one of my day ones. Yes, this is a commission reviews crew. Period. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much, my dear.
No problem. Thank you, baby.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, so I want to also give a comment about somebody who said black men that we need protection from. Sometimes I don't want to put that on black men that we constantly need protection from them. Unfortunately, yes. But there's other men, other races, men, period. You could say that. Ourselves, you could say that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we do that for others. We protect others. And the whole thing has always been if it's a Karen, we call them Karens now. They protect them, make sure they were safe, warm, and cozy. For us, we had to make sure ourselves, the children were warm and cozy. Even our men had to make sure. It was never our time. Do you know what I'm saying? It was never our time because we're the strong ones. We got it. Not always. Which is why our mental health do not get, it is pay attention to it all. And a lot of sad things have happened and was really pointed out during COVID. Mental health and people of color. All people of color, black women, black men, just period. So I mean I'm not trying to go left, too left. I just wanted to when I had these discussions, I break things down. Y'all know I break it down. Oh yes, my daddy was a great man. How do you say your name? Adoba? My dad was awesome. Speaking of that, it's my dad's birthday today. No, no. My dad's birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my dad, who was a great black man that raised myself and my sister. Was a great husband to my mother and showed me that it's possible to help black man teach, raise, care, all the things. I was blessed to see that. In 2023, not everybody can. So I miss him. Miss him a lot. All right, so no one else. Joba. Okay, I think I might have said that earlier in the show, so I think I might have got that right. Joba. I guess nobody else wants to wait. Three definitions of aggressive. I take assertive mode. Come on, Brenda. Come on now. I used to say even though Lee didn't respect him enough for a romantic connection, that was evident from the recent on clip where she confronted him. Wait, even though Lee didn't respect him enough. Who confronted well, even Lee doesn't respect him enough for a romantic connection. That was evident from the recent on clip where she confronted him. Lee confronted Chris? I'm confused. Didn't Chris get her a gift or something? So slippers or something, man? Wait a minute. Okay, guys, I'm covering. I'm also covering Love and Marriage Detroit. FYI. Hmm. Wait, I can't tell a man how to say something. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on, let me play this real quick. Y'all probably can't even hear, but
I think that that's fair, and I think that we only get better when we're able to say, okay, maybe I did come out that way. Like, because there's no way that came out, like in that elimination, and then nobody knows where it came.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Hey, Brandon with the super chat. Let's go with the super chat, baby. Cash App, Kamish Reviews, y'all. Cash App, Kamish Reviews. Let's go. Okay, can y'all hear me? In the chat. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to kind of play out like that. What do you mean? It was a lot of emotions. Being down there at the elimination, the feedback, all the other stuff. The group together is what blew me the most. It's very important that y'all are able to say what you feel or what you've experienced and be able to stand on it. I think that that's fair, and I think that we only get better when we're able to say, okay, maybe I did come out that way. Like, because there's no way that came out, like in that elimination, and then nobody knows where it came from. That's crazy to me. It doesn't sit well with me that Jessica asked the guys who had an experience with her that made them deem her combative, and nobody would own up to it. Someone said it. This feedback did not come out of thin air. The way that Morier, the word selection, that's on him. So I can't tell another man how to say something. Everybody else is saying, that wasn't my experience. I never said that. But somehow y'all had a unanimous decision of... Exactly. Just like what you said. It is, Lee. So what he said was what y'all said in the lounge. Well, I didn't say combative. I just said I need to talk to women. Yes. That's all I said. I'm big on black and white, though. Like, I'm the same way. I agree. I think you like gray. No.
Wow. Wow. Like, for real? I didn't even... Oh, my God. I'm going to put that on my Instagram. I had no idea. That is the same. Put my headphone back in. Wow. That's... I wasn't expecting it to kind of play out like that. Hold on, put my headphones down. Changes. Being down there at the elimination, the feedback, all the other stuff. The group together. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can hear it. Can y'all still hear it, or is it over? Okay, there we go. I got my headphones in. Okay, so y'all, that really is an eye opener. I know you guys in the chat are firing off. That was crazy. Y'all heard it live right here. I know it's on YouTube on, but y'all heard the audio right here because we're sitting here talking about this. This is insane. Lee got him together a little bit. Like Lee really was doing her fizzle this episode. Damn. Not that great area. Oh, not great area. Valentine, Valentine. How long you been with this crew? Because my crew is mixed up with detectives, journalists, baby. My crew got it going on. It's always been like that. Period. Oh my God. When Jessica met with her friends, it was a big smile and joy in her spirit. Ooh, Lord. I don't know what to say, y'all. Ooh, Lord. It's something like, you know how you got your friend, you be like, like yesterday, we were rooting for you. Okay? What had happened? Like I can't. I'm being real. I'm sitting here trying to watch this. Like I'm trying to. I don't know what the hell. Like, bro, come on. What's going on? I don't know what to say. This is a mess. That's one thing I will say. Look, y'all, I gave my opinion. I'm done with it. I'm gonna give y'all a story time. Like I said, at the end of the season, we'll go from the premiere party, how I feel. After the season, the cast, oh, I got you. After the reunion, we gonna talk. And the last thing I post about this season, Rachel Dallas, before we move on to the next one. Okay? I'm telling you. So and then I got Love and Marriage, Detroit coming up. Okay? Love and Marriage Detroit. Oh my God. I am so happy for them. So y'all make sure y'all put the poll is still there. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe. You're new to the channel. Join my membership. I need you guys to join the membership. Get my members up. Okay? I do have good things over there. Love and Marriage Detroit is coming up, like I said. Okay? That is the next thing. So I'm just telling y'all, just be prepared for everything. I love y'all for everything. You guys rock with me. It's been a great. Hey, another round. You said last comment. I'm out of here. Lee asked too specific of a question. Though we know Chris said it. Lee question was specific to the last lounge. He may not have said it in this particular lounge, but Chris needed to own up, period. Mission of the round. All right, guys. I'm about to get out of here and relax the rest of the day. I had a long night last night. Don't want to get into it. Personal. Join the membership. Nail out.